Sometimes the most important question isn't what do I want, it's what can actually support me. Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome in. We begin this morning metamorphosis message with the energy of the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands energy is an energy of contemplation. This is the energy where one assesses which direction that they would like to go in life. The Two of Wands energy, with it being here today, I'm feeling like this energy, because it's an assessing energy, I feel like it's not asking, what do I want? It's asking which direction is actually going to support what I'm trying to build. Now, the energies that I've been doing readings on have been about grounding, our own personal security, in a nutshell. When it comes to our own personal security, this could be our financial security, this could be our emotional security, our physical security. How secure do we feel within ourselves in the environments that we are in? So this energy, with these energies that we've been talking about, this is about choices. We're talking about those choices that affect our stability, those choices that, that affect our resources, our home, our career, our finances, the energies of self-care, just the overall quality of our life. So with this energy, Spirit is informing us. It's highlighting for us. Thank you, Spirit. It's a better word. It's highlighting for us that our next choice, it matters more than we realize. Clarifying this energy, we have the energy of crossroads. This energy says temporary choices, life-changing decisions, choose wisely. Your next step matters. Your next step matters. That sticks out. Because this does not necessarily mean that every decision is life or death. Let me start out by saying that, even though that part is sticking out, your next choice matter, it's not a life or death choice. Sometimes it could be just one small choice, just choosing to walk away from something and leave it behind. Sometimes it could be the choice of, taking this first step towards doing something that you've always wanted to do. But this energy just means that a choice that seems like it's small, those are the type of choices that contribute to the larger and bigger trajectory that you are sending out your energies into. So at this time, with the Two of Wands being here, we're assessing, we're contemplating, we're looking over where we spend our time, because that matters. We're assessing who we're giving that access to, what we repeatedly invest in. That matters. We're being asked to look at what we tolerate, because that becomes a part of the environment that we're creating. Small choices, those small choices that we make, they are always a part of a bigger decision that we're making. The Two of Wands energy is a future oriented energy, because like I say, this is you assessing where you're going, what your future looks like. So when we're in that energy, where we're assessing, where we're trying to figure out where to go next, what step to take next, this is where we're being asked to define whether or not this choice supports the future that we are trying to create, or whether it just simply feels familiar, whether it's just something that we're used to something we're comfortable with. Because sometimes the safest looking option isn't necessarily the option that creates that long-term stability. Sometimes that option really looks a little risky. And the overall energy that we have underneath the bottom of the deck, grounding energy. is the Queen of Coins, or Queen of Pentacles. With this Queen of Coins energy being here, she's asking us to make those grounded decisions. She's asking us to be resourceful, to find a way to feel healthy within our body and in our finances. She's a calm energy. So she's the type of energy that asks, will this decision create stability for me? Does this decision protect my resources? She'll exit this. Does this support my well-being? Because being healthy from the inside matters just as much as it matters on the out. She's the type of energy that asks, am I investing in something that can actually grow? Am I choosing based off temporary gratification or based off of my value? And that's powerful, my butterflies. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she's not afraid to dream. She wants to dream because she understands that's how she builds her foundation. It started all out as a dream. My butterfly, security is not all about money. Like I said, with this energy, you won't always resonate. Let me say that. You won't always resonate. So if you don't, just leave it here. If you do, please support the channel. But today we're talking about that personal security. How do you feel good? And this is not just about money. Personal security, it includes your time, your energy, the peace that you're searching for, your home life, the relationships. This is all about those emotional resources, your physical environment. And this is also about your ability, because the Queen of Pentacles energy, she's nurturing. So this is about your energy, your ability to take care of yourself. So you may be at the crossroad, my collective, at this point in time. Well, the question that's being brought to mind for you right now is, what choice creates more stability for the person that I am becoming? You don't have to know the entire journey. And the Two of Wands energies, it can sometimes make us want to have the full picture, the full future mapped out before we make a move. But the crossroad energy is saying for us to choose the next step. We don't necessarily need to know the entire plan. We just need enough clarity to make the next aligned decision. Two of Wands says, I see the possibilities. Crossroads energy is, I have to choose. This Queen of Pentacles, she's here saying, I need to choose what can actually sustain me. And this is evolution. This is metamorphosis energy. Not every opportunity, my butterflies, is your opportunity. Some choices, they can be distractions, so be mindful. They can distract you from the life that you want to build. But because Crossroads said choose wisely, while the Queen of Pentacles says choose sustainably, these energies, you incorporating, blending, mixing both of these energies together is what creates the foundation that you've always been wishing for, my butterflies. I want to leave us all with an affirmation, something that we can use to stay grounded and anchored and tied to this energy as we continue to heal and make those choices that are aligned with our future. And this affirmation is going to be, I invest my time, energy, and resources intentionally. My butterflies, you go out and be intentional today. Be intentional about every choice that you make. Assess which direction you like to go. Weigh the pros and cons. Don't allow yourself to be in a place of stuck and stagnancy during this time. As always, it's been an honor and a privilege to bring these messages to you. Because my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. So let's transform together. Welcome to your Metamorphosis, butterflies. And until next time, you all have a blessed, loved, and safe rest of your day.